Hey Pokemon fans, we're back with another video. In the last video I showed you some of my collection. They were in the top loaders. Now we're going to show you some of the folders. It's a bit dusty, but never mind. So in this folder are some of my collection. These are just like one-offs, random cards that I've either opened or I have collected. So I thought if we go through page by page, these are some of the really boring ones on the first page. So we have a Trevenant EX. I think that was the first EX card I ever actually owned. I opened that in a pack opening sometime last year when I really got back into Pokemon again. And then we have a Slowking. There's two versions of this card. There's a day version and a night version. I've only ever pulled the day version, but the background here is actually a nighttime, so that's pretty cool, pretty different. So we got if we can focus, we got Zoroark. It's not focusing very well. There we go. So there's Zoroark, Tornadus, and Lucario, all hollows. Down here we have a Swellow, which is just a random common card I put in here. Yveltal with the Fright Knight, which is quite a popular card. And then we have a Deoxys hollow as well. So turning the page, we have over here, we have a Xerneas promo. I did pull this from a tin, and then next to that, sorry guys about the shadows over these, but Alolan Vulpix, Mewtwo EX, again promo from promo tin. If we come down, we have a Gyarados EX, which is from a promo tin, which is the shining Gyarados tin. This one I got from a car boot sale in the UK, what some Americans would call a yard sale. It's not a bad card. I only like it because it's got the 20th anniversary print on the card with the Pikachu, as you can see just here. It's pretty cool. And then this is from in my childhood, this card, which is the Dragonite Warner Brothers promo card for the first movie. If it goes in focus here, not sure why it won't focus. So there you go. It's had a bit of wear on it, you know, it's been a long time since owning that. So over here, I'm going to show you, these are some of the break cards. So we've got two Goldor breaks. We have a Chestnut break, which was the first break card I ever opened. We have a Raticate break, and my recent purchase of a Ninetales break. So pretty boring cards so far, but we're going to start to get a bit more interesting. A couple of Radiant collections, Jirachi and Meowstic. I only keep them in here to keep them nice and clean, because they are quite popular for some people. We have a Slowking, which is just a random card I was given. Not really sure if it's even worth anything, but here is Entei. And now I showed you a Charizard that came with a Japanese promo, and this Entei is from the same collection. So as you can see by the background, it's very similar. I would get the card, but it's over the other side of the room. I don't particularly want to show you around the room, even though you can see that in one of my other videos. So we have a Fossil Zapdos, which is just a spare. I already have one of these in a complete set for the Fossil set, which I'll go through in another video. So here we have a Lieutenant Surge's Raichu in Japanese. I paid 150 yen, which works out about between 70 to 80 pence UK, so really good value for that, and that's hollow. We have a base set Raichu with the old back. I'm not sure if there's a card. Yeah, so you can see here, this is the old back version, and then we have a spare Aerodactyl. I actually have the pre-release version in the completed folder of this, which is quite common, but still I thought I'd put that in with the complete collection. So this Raichu is pretty good condition. I have quite a lot of Raichus. As you saw in the previous video, there were a few from the dark Raichus. I have a few of the CP6 ones, and obviously these two here. So the next one is actually Raichu from CP6, which is the anniversary version in Japan, which is known as our Evolutions over here in the UK. So here's some cards from there. You have Machamp, Poliwrath. Going down, we've got Mewtwo and Ninetales. Coming across, we've got Chansey, and then we got Gyarados. We have Clefairy and Magneton, and these are all CP6, so they're all very recent Evolutions cards. So let's start over here. We have again Nidoking and Machamp. In my previous video I showed you the Celebi that I got. This is the Mewtwo that I got with it. It's not hollow, but it's still a pretty cool card. If we come down, we have Hitmonchan, and then we have a couple of CP6 Zapdoses. Quite like the original artwork for these Zapdoses, so I purchased a couple of those. I actually opened one, and I actually got both of them in an opening. The videos for that are in my YouTube channel, so go check them out. And then we have a few random cards here. This is Arbok. I'd never seen this card before, and it looked pretty cool. It's a hollow, so I thought, let's get it. And then I can't remember this guy's name. Again, another Japanese card. It's pretty cool. And then over here we have, sorry, put my hand over there. We have base set Venusaur. Again, with the same as the Blastoise, this is the base set version, and I got that from Japan as well. So we have another fossil Aerodactyl here, but this is in Japanese, and then we have a dark Gyarados from Team Rocket set. If we come down, we actually have Brock's Ninetales, which is a really nice artwork. I love that card. And then we have a base set Ninetales from the Japanese version there as well. You can tell the difference by the fact that it doesn't say CP6 down here, whereas on the version here it actually says CP6, even though the artwork is very similar. Then we have a base set Articuno, which again Japanese. It's really nice. That's from the fossil set. I can't remember what set this is from, but I really like the artwork for this. Again, Japanese. Most of these are all Japanese cards. So we have a Vileplume there from Erica, and we have a base set Alakazam from the Japanese set there. It's really nice. Okay, so we're getting into some pretty more interesting cards over here. So we have two versions. We have one which was technically supposed to be a promo, even though it doesn't say promo on it, which is this guy here. And this is a Japanese exclusive, and it was known as, I think it was Sleeping Snorlax or something like that, as it translates. And this is the original Snorlax that we got over here in the print. And then obviously the artwork is slightly different there, so I thought it was pretty cool. So I got those two, and then we have the Fossil Mew, which is quite a good card. It's very expensive in the English version. I'm not too sure how expensive it is in the Japanese, but still quite a nice card. The only thing is it has a slight little scratch just here, which kind of devalues it a little bit. And then we have a Kangaskhan EX, Houndoom EX, and we have a Groudon. I can't remember if it's a primal version or not, but there's some EXs for you. And then we come down to a Beware Pokemon Center exclusive promo card. I can't remember. I think I got this when I ordered a bunch of Ash vs Team Rocket playsets. I can't remember what they're exactly called, but that was part of the promo card that I was given for that. We have a Lycanroc GX in Japanese. This was released obviously before the English set, so I had it before the English set came out, which was pretty cool. And this is a base set Poliwrath with the old style back. Okay, So let's pause for a second. Pause the camera because my hand was starting to hurt from holding it for 10 minutes. So here we have a Team Aqua versus Team Magma. This is the Groudon EX version. I love the artwork on this, all the different types of Pokemon. It's incredible. Let's give it a closer look. Next we have Latios with I think it's Palkia in the background there, and then in the Palkia version you actually have Latios up here in the background. So I thought that was pretty cool, having them both in the situ. If I can get it to focus, there you go. So you can see it slightly better, so you can see Latios up here. And then down here we have some Reshiram. Then we have a black Kyogre. Not Kyogre, sorry. Oh, can't remember the bloody name now. You know what I mean about. It's really hard to see because of the shine. Let's see, there we go. Nope, that's not any better. Still not any better. Okay, I think I might just give up. Okay, so you can kind of see, and then there's another Reshiram over here, which is pretty cool. There we go. We got some focus. I could be getting them wrong. They might be the Kyrams. I can never remember. Okay, so we got a Mega Mewtwo in Japanese here, EX, Rayquaza, again, obviously Japanese base set, X and Y. And then here we have a Genesect, which was pretty random. I don't know why I got this. It's a promo. I can't remember what promo it was for. This camera focus. But it's got a pretty interesting shine to it. It was pretty cool. And then over here we have Yveltal EX. We have a Espeon GX Japanese version, which is pretty cool. The reason I'm saying Japanese is because I have some Korean cards in here, so it might not be obvious which is which. So this is the Alakazam, and this is Japanese as well. Coming down we've got Pichu in Japanese, which is a pretty cool little card. Next to that we've got Kabutops, which I thought the artwork of this was pretty sweet. And then we have a Zygarde EX, again all Japanese. Again we got Magnium and Feraligatr here from the Japanese set, and then we have a Houndoom hiding in the grass, which I thought again was a pretty cool little piece of artwork. And then over here we've got some more. We've got Brock with his Rhydon, another fossil Aerodactyl in Japanese. We have Hypno in Japanese. And then we got back to some CP6 stuff, so we got some more Clefairy, we got Gyarados and Nidoking. I think I might have a Nidoking in base set, I'm not sure. Again, some more CP6 here, CP6 and another CP6. So we're nearing the end, guys, so don't worry, there's not too much longer to go. So we have more CP6 up here, so we have again Poliwrath, Machamp, Magneton, we got a Raichu. So here we go, so here's the Korean Raichu. If it can focus, I wish this camera would focus better. Just give us something. So this is Raichu in Korean. This Mew is Korean, and this Mewtwo is Korean as well. So if I can get this camera to actually... Why won't you focus? Sorry guys, I will probably try and edit some of this out if it can't focus properly. In Raichu, with a Korean Mew and a Korean Mewtwo, and these are all CP6 anniversary versions as well, so they're all pretty recent. And we have a Korean Zapdos there, Korean Ninetales, and a Gyarados as well, which is pretty cool. And then over here we have Japanese Arbok in Team Rocket. The camera seems to go a bit blurry now. There we go. Are we going to focus a little bit? No. Okay. Even though you can't tell it's actually a hollow card, it doesn't look like it because of the... There we go. You can see a little bit of shine there. And then we have Mrs. Golduck. And we have a Jungle Victory Bell. Let's see if we can get a bit better focus. This camera's being rubbish. You can see this a little bit better now. So we have Victory Bell. There's Mrs. Golduck again. And the Arbok. We come down, we have another Feraligatr. It's a different artwork. Still a hollow. And then we have a base set Kangaskhan. Again, it's a hollow, and another base. This is a base set 2 Raichu, this one, as you can see, but just here. And that is in English, as you can probably read. Okay, so last few cards, we have a bunch of Blazerkins, another favourite of mine. So, I can't remember exactly which set this was from. So up here we have the Blaziken. This is the hollow version, this is the reverse hollow version, and then we have the Japanese version. So as you can see, they're all exactly the same artwork. And if we come down, we have another Japanese version, which is exactly the same artwork. And then we have a couple of different hollow Blaziken here. And then if we come down a little bit, we have a first edition Blaziken here. It's pretty modern though, as you can tell by the back. These are from the newer sets. And then we have a E-Series Blaziken, which is also a hollow, which is a really nice card. And our final card is another Blaziken. So there you go, guys. That is my folder. This video is a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And please let me know which cards you thought were your favourite in this. Which cards did you like the most? Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.